I want to share with you some insights about how you can take your customers that you've already acquired and turn them into a great source of additional revenue and referrals from you. I'm going to give you some high-level concepts here, and then we've got some more specific ideas that will help your business in a lot of really cool ways. So, first thing is, let's start with the idea of we've just acquired a new customer, and I want to introduce this concept to you called creating a monopoly in the mind of your customer. So this is your customer, and here is you, right here, your business. Now, it's not the case that you're the only person that they're thinking about. You know what it's like when you go out and you find a vendor. You're kind of in this period where you're trying to decide if that's the person you're going to use for the rest of your life. So let's put you, and let's put all of your competitors out here as well that your customer might still be considering, even though they started to do business with you. Well, what we want to create here, and this is especially critical for small businesses, we want to create a monopoly in the mind of your customer so that you are the only person they think about. In other words, all these other competitors are irrelevant to your customer, and you literally have a monopoly in the mind of that one customer. Well, let's talk about why this is important. First of all, the most important reason is because acquiring revenue, the cost of acquiring more revenue from an existing customer is significantly less than if you were to go out into the market and try to acquire a new customer. You have a relationship built. They understand your business. People generally like to buy more from people that they already trust. So revenue, the cost of acquiring revenue is significantly less. The second thing is it is far, far more exciting to serve our customers in a way that we walk out of the office at the end of the day, you and your employees, knowing that you killed it for them, that at the end of the day, they're saying, man, this is a fantastic company to work for. Nobody feels excited or energetic about working in a place where you kind of, you do an okay job with your customers. Man, we really did a mediocre job and our customers are kind of like okay with what we're providing with them. No, we love, human nature is to really love and feel satisfaction in just killing it for people. So it's a much more exciting place to come from. And the third thing is that the power of promoters, promoter power. Now, here's an interesting stat. The people who are experts in this idea of promoters versus detractors around your business say that it requires 10 positive interactions with your brand to offset one negative interaction with your brand. Wow, that's so powerful. So in other words, you have both effects happening. When I deliver a service in a way that is like okay or even worse, not good enough, and I have bad blood out there and people are saying, oh, I did business with them and they're really not that great. It literally takes 10 promoters to offset that. So when we think about that impacts the ability to go acquire new customers dramatically. So, man, let's create a monopoly in the mind of people. Now, how do we go about doing this? I'm going to give some high-level concepts. We have some worksheets that will help you to actually get even more detailed about how to pull this off. So the first thing is I want you to think about this concept of wow in your business. It's a cultural thing that you as the leader of the business need to implement. If you don't have a culture of wow, it's your problem and you have the opportunity to fix it. So when you acquire a new customer, I want you to think about that first time period, that first, let's call it 30 days. And you got to be really on your game the entire initial start of that relationship. We're going to think about this like a honeymoon where we are literally playing our best game. And I'm not saying that we're going to bait and switch them and all of a sudden we're going to get lame and not provide, not really love them, but we got to be really on the ball. Let's make sure we systematize the process of bringing a new customer in to where we create this initial wow out of the gate every single time, like clockwork. Okay? We're going to deliver the love to that customer. Now, it doesn't end there. There's then a cycle that we continue on, and the first thing is we need to get in the habit in our business of understanding how well we're doing. We need to actually ask our customers whether we're delivering the value that they want and whether we're exceeding their expectations. We can do that through surveys. There are different methodologies. There's one called the Net Promoter Score, which is a system of asking customers about their satisfaction. We're not going to go into detail there, but the short of it is we've got to consistently be asking people, and I would recommend every 3 or 4 months we really should be reaching back out to our customers. This might change based on different business models to find out, though, how happy they are. Now, this presents a couple of interesting opportunities. One, if our customers are frustrated, how fantastic is it that we know that and we can attack a specific situation? It's almost always the case that a frustrating customer experience that is turned positive results in a more satisfied, longer lasting customer. So let's think about opportunities to deal with those problems as just that, an opportunity. What we see over and over again, when we shower people with love, ask them how we're doing, when we find out that they're happy, it gives us a fantastic opportunity here to get repeat sales. We can do lots of things to get people to come back to us more frequently, to get them to buy more from us, and to refer their friends. And that's really where a lot of this work begins to pay off financially, is that we have this cycle. So a culture of wow in your business looks like you kill it with every brand new customer systematically. You have this honeymoon period where you're going to get emails from customers and comments from customers saying, you guys are awesome, this is amazing. And for the life of that customer, we continue this process over and over again. We're constantly trying to get better and better at how we're delivering wow to our customers. So I have a specific challenge for you around this idea of wow. The first thing is I want you to make a list, and you can use our worksheet to do this, but I want you to make a list of 5 specific ways that you can make this honeymoon period absolutely amazing. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing, I want you to think about existing customers and this cycle of wow, and I want you to make a list of 5 things you could do, and you may not do this every single month, but on a periodic basis, what could you do to deliver even more wow to the existing customers that you have? And I want you to make that list of 5 and then start to prioritize that. Talk with your employees, maybe run it by a couple of customers and say, hey, how meaningful would this be for you if we did something like this? All right, so these are the initial ideas, and continue to read these other resources and we'll help you find other ways you can create wow and grow your business.